David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's Thomas. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. You can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football.
He's got it on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Quarterback adapting. Slings it downfield. Working on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Flicks it out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Auburn!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. So the FIU Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
FIU pushing tempo.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Nestles it in at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Auburn offense. Back to pass, it's Grant. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off-play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense, quick tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. FIU pushing tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Fires to the wideout. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to.
Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They go right back to him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. To the air, it's Grant. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively fantastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's gone. And a good pickup to move the chain. Clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dennis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Boom. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Tiger! The hidden yardage, the big play. Special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Dennis. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Grant. The sure hands, it's Fleming. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted it the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. It's caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. FIU pushing tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give on the option. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. It's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Safe completion on the screen. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll run it from the gun. Finds room at the 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Tigers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Makes the grab, it's Fleming. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brings into the open. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. 4 wide receivers spread across the field on 2nd and inches.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Makes one man miss. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Thomas. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Handoff from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw, it's Grant. Looking to the big tight end. Striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Tight end now in motion. They'll go back to the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That is his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 24 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football in 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
FIU will line up to punt. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Looking downfield, it's Grant. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tiger. A great catch and run for 6. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Pulls a fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
and this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw, and what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him, and then what happens, Ballman?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers with a long after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too.
Got some room to run. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on! And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. Timeout is called with just a single second left. From the gun, the running back has it. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.